Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is September 18th, 2014. I'm Nolan Weiss.
And I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And Jeffrey, how was the old Hawaii?
It was fun and relaxing. It was very nice to be away from Nolan. Yep. What are you doing? Trying to kiss me?
This is the only person I've ever seen comes back from Hawaii and doesn't have a tan.
Yep.
Like, I can't believe there's nowhere on your face or your body where you have a good Hawaiian tan. You have a Cleellum tan.
I usually tan in the winter. Is when I tan.
Oh, do you?
Yep. I
just lay there after snowboarding, tanning with your screen and everything.
On the snow because the reflection comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I doubt it. But anyways, I can't believe that you don't have a tan from Hawaii.
I was hiding out. I had a big sun hat on. It was like a sombrero. It actually made me it made me realize really that sombreros are needed in Mexico.
Are very important.
I did not.
They're not just funny hats that people wear on their birthdays.
Yeah, I did not realize how well protected you could be with a huge sun hat on. And that's exactly what I did. I was walking around with a sun hat.
So how was Hawaii?
Good. Did some surfing, some snorkeling.
Did you actually surf?
No. There's...
body surfing?
No,
nothing. Body surfing.
We took the boards out there and we laid around for a little bit. The swells weren't coming in at the time.
Oh, they weren't up to par, bro.
They weren't up to par. Yeah,
they're only like 3 footers.
But then right when we pulled the boards out, they started coming in. We're like, what?
You're like, no, we don't have to do that.
Yeah,
but you got to do some cool snorkeling with a bubble or something.
Scuba scooters.
Scooters.
Did the scuba scooters.
So what's a scuba scooter?
It's a scooter that you can take scuba underwater.
You can take Scuba Steve?
Scuba Dan.
So you actually have a scooter that you're going underneath with the water, a little fan, jet-propelled kind of device?
Yeah, kind of. It's not really jet-propelled, I don't think. I don't know.
Or fan, I guess.
Yeah, a little fan. But yeah, and you sit in a bubble. It was fun.
Huh. Was it scary, claustrophobic at all?
Not at all. No, I wasn't scared.
But your wife/girlfriend got a little sick, though.
I don't know who told you that, but no comment.
Sorry, Aaron.
No comment.
Don't throw up in the bubble.
Yeah. Definitely did not happen. That did not happen.
Well, Hawaii's gone. Fall's here. Jeff, are you ready for fall?
I am ready to shoot some bucks.
And we've seen...
Well, not shoot some bucks, shoot one buck.
Yeah, you only can shoot one.
To shoot one.
You can get in trouble if you shoot two.
Yeah, I want to shoot one.
And I've seen some pictures out there of some great bucks that have already been taken off the hill, but they're a bunch of 3x3s and 3x4s. Congratulations to Steve Volovich for that 3x4. But they're just leaving us, the big bucks, the big old monster 4x4s or 5x5s.
That's all.
It's like a moosh.
That's what I go for. That's what I go for.
Yeah, so can't wait. So make sure to stay tuned with INTV. We'll have some updates about the hunting regulations, if there's any new updates that you need to know about, and make sure that you are safe out there this hunting season.
Very, very safe.
Staying on the fall topic, we went around and asked people what their plans are for the fall season, and this is what they gave us.
This fall, I plan on shooting a buck this big.
Getting my daughter off to college and surviving it.
Hi, my name is Paris Sanders, and I just graduated high school from Cleellum Roslyn High School. And my plans for this fall is just kind of hang out and work. And then after that, I'm going to go to Wenatchee Community College. And I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you, Jude, for collecting that footage, and thank you and Jeff.
Thank me.
Yep. For everybody letting us know what you're doing this fall season. I know what I'm doing. I got all my firewood split this last weekend. Now I'm stacking it, and I'm going to get ready for that winter season. That's what I'm doing. Because it's coming,
and it's coming hard. They are saying that it's supposed to be 20 times the size, potentially...
than last winter?
Yeah, than last winter. 20 times the amount of snowfall from last winter is saying what it is.
Well, we only got 2 days of snowfall last year, and they happened in February, so all we have to do is have about 6 days, and that would probably accumulate all the snow.
Staying on the winter topic, this story was supposed to be for later on in the episode, but we might as well talk about it right now.
Okay.
Mount Rushmore has 7 inches of snow on it.
And South Dakota got snow 2 weeks ago, and they haven't seen this much snow this early since 1888. And you know what this all has? I think what this is all coming to?
Global warming.
Global warming. Thank you,
Yes.
Jeff. You took the words right out of my mouth.
It only makes sense.
It only makes
yeah, it makes
the
perfect
world is getting colder because of global
sense.
warming.
Yes, absolutely.
Duh.
And if you don't believe us, I believe there's a documentary.
Yeah, Al
about
Gore
it.
wasted a bunch of our time with that, letting us know that it is happening as we speak, which I do believe global warming is happening, just not as fast as a rate, and hopefully people are aware of it because our world is warming up, but we're seeing right here that it is also just as cold.
It is going to affect us tremendously, this global warming. In
Okay.
our lifetimes.
You better put your coat on.
I know. Parka.
Parka.
What's a parka?
And that sun hat.
Yeah, and the sun hat, yes.
Because
That- it
those
was
sunny
felt like-
days and that cold weather.
Yeah. Al Gore must spend a lot of time in Hawaii because that it seems like where it's taking most effect.
Yeah, but all joking aside, we are serious. There is problems with our world that we need to address, like
Global warming.
global fuel emissions, all the people that are running around the world. We definitely need to figure out all that, and the pollution. Pollution is a huge thing that is going on in our ozone that is destroying our world. So, all joking aside, we do know that global warming is a threat, but right here it's saying that it is cold. It's going to be a cold winter.
So the snow is going to be a threat.
And the snow's going to be a threat. I
Yes,
think we're going to have an
absolutely.
ice age and then global warming because you got to warm up the old ice age.
They are saying, and by they I mean scientists,
Uh-oh.
and like the top notch of scientists.
Oh, don't go there.
Yes, the very smartest ones
So
that
they're up
predict.
here.
They predict our weather, and so they're typically right, maybe 40% of the time, but they're due. And they are saying to start prepping in October because we should be seeing snow. More snowfall than we've seen in a very long time, kicking off in October.
Hey, I'm excited for it. I know this guy's excited for it, so you better get excited for it, especially if you live in the Upper Kittitas County area because snow falls, and when it does, you make sure that you have a strong back and a good shovel. So going on to some world news, this is pretty cool. The world's first 3D printed car, and it actually drives. This thing is
They
printed.
didn't print the engine, though.
They did not print the engine.
Yeah.
They brought the engine and placed it into the printed car.
So, like, the printed car, like, it didn't come out of the printer and it actually drove.
Are you sure, Jeff?
Yes.
Well, what about the person? Did they print the person that's
It's
driving the car?
probably like the Flintstones car.
Yeah,
It actually turns and stuff.
But it's pretty amazing, though, these 3D technology that we have of printing. I know that they were doing it for scientific research, and now they're doing it for upscale, like building people cars, which is going to be amazing to see where this technology evolves to.
They are building houses and buildings right now using it as well.
3D printing.
Yeah, 3D printing.
Wow, it's nuts. You just have to have a really big piece of paper.
Yes,
Construction
absolutely.
paper.
It's got to be construction paper.
Has to be.
It does. It
Or
definitely does.
cardboard.
Yep. But China's taking texting to the whole new limits and texting on the street.
Yeah, this is pretty funny. They have lanes now on the road because their roads are already so congested that they figured that they'd make a little pathway for people walking and texting on their cell phones.
We call it a sidewalk.
We call it and we call it move out of the way if you see somebody glued to their cell phone.
Yep.
And be cautious of your surroundings. That's kind of what America does. But China, they are doing this walking lanes. Pretty
dangerous.
Pretty
if you
dangerous,
ask-
or
if
a
you
waste
ask
of
me.
money
Yes,
and time.
Definitely waste of money and time.
They-
Text.
they-
So you can't. What if you're making phone calls in the texting lane?
Can't.
Yeah,
You better not
start
be.
getting tickets.
I think it's any cell phone
Yeah.
use. You better be in that lane.
Yeah,
And if
or-
you're on that sidewalk lane, you probably get a ticket.
Yeah, or if you're not using your cell phone lane,
Ooh.
then you have to walk in the street.
Yep.
There's no room for any.
You think they just would have made the
non-cell-
streets bigger
Yeah.
and the sidewalks maybe bigger,
Yeah.
and they probably would have had their future problems solved right there. Future
Ooh,
problem solvers
yes,
of America.
Yes, I was not one of those.
Me neither.
Yeah,
but
but-
we probably should have been.
We were too cool. Quick tips.
It is an awesome quick tip, I gotta say, and a very simple one. Right now, we have a wet sponge, as you can see. It's wet. It's not dry. We had to test it.
Moldy carpet now.
Moldy carpet? No, we make sure to clean our carpets. You know these little clips that you put on papers or you get them from big documents? These go good for holding up these sponges. When you got a gross, disgusting sponge, you put it on the sink, collects a lot of bacteria. You don't want that. What you want is just to get one of these little clips, clip it onto the bottom or top if you're Jeff, and spread it out, and voila. The sponge stays up. And it actually
Works as a kickstand.
yeah, a little kickstand. Dries your sponge while keeping it sanitary right there. That's probably one of our best and easiest quick... Uh-oh. Hold on. It's probably one of our best and easiest quick tips that we've done. Pretty cool right there. Thank you, Regan, for getting that.
But what about the bacteria that's on the clip itself?
Well, you make sure to get a nice clean one.
A nice clean
Clip, yeah,
okay,
nice
but
clean
like the clip's still touching the surface of the ground.
I think this is a little different. If you're just getting this much bacteria in the clip, that's okay. If you're getting that much bacteria all over your sponge,
What about that much?
it's absorbing. It's like a sponge, Jeff.
Okay. Ooh.
Like a sponge.
I did not
You know
follow
what
until you
sponges
said
do?
that. What's that?
They soak up things. Soak up
They
this
wear
great
square
information.
pants.
This is an awesome quick tip. Thank you, Regan and Pinterest, for this. If you guys have a sponge, keep it out of bacteria. Boom, right there. Love it. Thank you.
And then next week, stick around. We might show you how to make totem poles out of toilet paper wraps.
No, actually, we have an awesome quick tip for next weekend. It is how to make your own cup of bacon and eggs. Ooh. Yeah, this is sweet. So make sure to stay tuned next week.
And moving right along, the
Horse park.
clinic. The horse park is putting on a horse
That
clinic.
was me riding a horse.
Oh, gotcha.
I've never ridden one.
Really?
Never.
Ever.
Ever.
In your entire
I've
life?
been scared of those death. I used to call
They're
them
beasts.
I used to call them hell beasts.
They are beasts.
But they're beautiful. I love horses. Don't get me wrong. I'm just scared of getting on a big dog like that.
But these people are not, or they're actually trying to overcome that fear of getting on a horse by going to these horse clinics. It's a good time. It took place on the 12th, and we caught up with some of the volunteers down there as well as the riders for a quick interview.
My name's Natalie Shaw. I live in Ellensburg here, and I'm the organizer of the Karen O'Neill clinics. This is our 4th clinic this year at the park, and we bring in people from all corners of the state, and even Oregon. There's somebody from Portland, people from Boise, Idaho have come. But we love the park because it brings people in from all sides of the state, and it's really comfortable. The horses do really well here, and lots to jump. That's what we're here for. So it's a good time. For these clinics, we call them eventing clinics. So on Saturdays, we always utilize the arenas to do stadium and grid work. And then on Sunday, we use either the lower competition course and or the upper derby field for cross-country schooling. And we have levels all the way from starter, very, very beginners, 8-year-old kids. So we've got adults who are trying the sport for the first time, all the way up to really seasoned competitors.
Thank you, Karen O'Neill, for putting on this clinic at the Washington State Horse Park. Very important right there to have people get more involved with their horses, showing them more love and getting more practice and more of a relationship with our animals. Very cool.
Yes, very interesting.
This was pretty cool. Beautiful horses right here. The Pasofino was at the Washington State Horse Park. And Jeff, what do you think about these Pasofino horses?
I think that they are colorful. My sister had one that looked similar to a Pasofino, but it wasn't a Pasofino. It was a quarter horse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even know what the quarter horse means.
Me neither.
Yeah, it was one of those.
I know how you measure horses, though, from the bottom to the top is with your hands like this.
Or you could use...
No, you don't use a tape measure. You don't. But the Pasofino Club met at the Washington State Horse Park, and Jude was down there to get some footage and share it with you.
Hi, I'm Linda Holzer. I'm president of the Northwest Pasofino Horse Association. We're the Northwest region of the national group, which is located in Lexington, Kentucky. We ride Pasofinos, the smoothest horse in the world. They're gaited horses, originally from Spain and now from Colombia and Puerto Rico. They are wonderful to ride. They're great if you have a bad back or anything like that, or just love an exciting ride. So we invite you anytime. We have a website. It's nwpfha.com. Come and see us. Talk to us. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have. If you're interested in riding a Pasofino, we can arrange that as well. Our club started in the 80s? Early 80s, I believe.
30 years?
Yeah, about 30 years. The Northwest group has been affiliated. The Pasofino Horse Association started in the 70s, I believe. This is our first time here, and we are planning to come back. It's very nice here. We're enjoying the trails. We had our our fun and games day yesterday where we had a poker challenge and we did a little fun show. And today is trail riding, so we're enjoying it very much. They are a great horse for families. They're very sweet and loving and wonderful guys, so we enjoy them. They're all part of our families. I've had Pasafinos for 8 years. I have 5. You can't just have one. They're like potato chips. You got to have more than one.
Thank you for those interviews, and thank you, Jude, for collecting that footage. There is always good things going on at the horse park, big events, and if it sparks your interest here on camera, you should see it live.
Yeah.
So stay tuned here, and we'll give you all the updates on the horse park.
Thank you, Northwest Pasofino Association, for bringing those beautiful horses to the Washington State Horse Park, located in beautiful Cleon.
True warriors are doing a true warrior hike, going from Mexico all the way up to Canada on the Pacific Crest Trail.
This is an amazing event. I'm so glad Jude got down there and collected some amazing footage with some of our veterans of the Iraqi and Afghanistan war. Thank you so much, Jude, and all of our vets. And let's take some time and check out these vets that were making that walk.
On behalf of the citizens of the City of Cleon, it is our honor to have hosted the members of the Warrior Hike group here. They came in last night. They marched all the way from Mexico. I'd like to thank the Timber Lodge for the night's lodging, Caboose for this morning's or last night's meal, and Gunners for this morning's breakfast. And gentlemen, thank you very much for being here, and thank you very much for your service.
It's a pleasure. After 10 years in the military, when I decided to get out, I was researching some ways to decompress from the 10 years. So the program, Warrior Hike, provided the opportunity to hike one of my lifelong goals of the Pacific Crest Trails. And I know there's going to be a sense of jubilation from finishing a tangible result. It's going to be awesome, a sense of accomplishment. At the same time, I spent 5.5 months on the trail. There will definitely be some sadness that it's over. Some of the friends I've made, yes, they'll be lifelong, but we'll never be as close as we were on the trail. I just want to thank everyone for the opportunities that they provided and all the support along the trail. I don't think I could do it without each and every one of these towns, especially Cle Elum. It's been a pleasure being here. It's such a warm welcome, and I look forward to coming back.
We appreciate very much the folks that have contributed and helped the post in welcoming our brothers to the community. In addition to the other merchants, we don't want to leave Mr. Galando and the sausage factory down there out, because they're going to send them away with full bellies. So thank you very much, Charlie. It's really appreciated. And you folks have a safe journey, and we look to hear more about your trip the rest of the way out. Thank you.
We support our troops, and there's a lot of other people out there who do as well, including the Association for the Warrior Hike. It's called Voice of the Vets, and INTV caught up with them to tell us what they're all about.
My name is Rick Hegdahl. I'm the program manager for Washington and Oregon Department of the Vet Voice Foundation. Well, the Vet Voice Foundation, we encourage veterans to get involved and serve after the uniform as advocates for public lands. So we encourage vets to speak out, such as these guys in the Warrior Walk, to speak out to their members of Congress and advocate for the public lands that they spent the last 5 months hiking through. Well, you can become a member. We have a website, vetvoicefoundation.org. They can sign up. We have a Facebook page, and that shows a lot of the stuff that we advocate for. Like right now we're doing a campaign to make the San Gabriel Mountains in Los Angeles a national monument. We look at public lands as a place to recover, exactly like what Sean and Tom are using it for, to walk off the war. You know, it's a special place. You know, nature is a special place to recover for veterans and their families to reunite after deployment to war and to find peace and really celebrate the lands that they fought for. The Vet Voice Foundation would like to thank Senator Patty Murray for her support of the Land and Water Conservation Fund and increased funding to bring more money back to the states for not only our national parks but for local parks and services all the way down to our local communities. We're on Facebook at vetvoicefoundation.org, and also you can visit our website, Vet Voice Foundation.
Thank you again, Voice of Vets Association, an amazing association right there, helping the men and women get their voices out of the USA veterans. This is a sweet organization, and thank you so much for stopping in Cle Elum at our beautiful Flagpole Park and sitting down and giving us that interview. Much appreciated.
Chris Martin, if you have not heard of him, he is a pretty outstanding Roslyn citizen and a good man, and he's doing a lot with the community and bringing us closer together.
I would definitely say, sorry to interrupt, that Chris Martin is a huge asset to the Roslyn area, and he's doing some great things right here. The Roslyn Trail Alliance is going on, and Chris Martin is going to let us know more about this Trails Alliance.
I'm Chris Martin, and my family and I live here in Roslyn. Well, the Roslyn Trails Alliance is a new group that is coming together to help promote trails, and not just in Roslyn, but in the area, really. So connecting, say, the John Wayne Trail up to Salmon-Lasac, and connecting the new Teanaway Community Forest to Roslyn and to Suncadia, Easton Ridge, that kind of thing. You know, the Alliance is just sort of in informal process of being started now. So I would say it's really pretty new. We did a map a few months ago, and just getting started. Well, really, a lot of communities that have outdoor recreation have alliances that help bring all the entities together. You know, if you think about all the different organizations that do trails here, I mean, we have the Forest Service, we have Kittitas County, we have the City of Roslyn has the Roslyn Urban Forest, Suncadia has their trails, there's trails on DNR land, there's the new Teanaway Community Forest, there's the Roslyn Riders, there's snowmobile clubs, so there's just a lot of entities that are sort of have pieces in it, and we wanted to try to kind of bring it all together. Well, one of the main real goals at the moment is to continue producing maps of regional trail systems, and then we'd very much like to see a permanent trail easement up and over the Roslyn Ridge connecting from Roslyn to the Teanaway Community Forest, and then some more defined pathways connecting Roslyn into Suncadia in hopes that we can alleviate some vehicle traffic in town and have more people walk and or bike to town. You can join or participate by going to our website, and there's a link to email there that you'd be interested in getting involved.
Thank you, Chris Martin, for everything that you do around Roslyn. It's truly appreciated. Keep up the good work.
And at this time, we'd like to go on to some
Warrior Sports.
Warrior Sports happened this last week. They played Walluk, the Warrior football clan, and they beat Walluk. Congratulations, 34-12. Yeah,
First win of the year.
1-1 right there. They lost against Sela, but beat Walluk Warriors. But they have a huge match this Friday versus the Zilla Leopards. This is
our
home.
rivals.
It's a big rivalry right there.
This is a huge rivalry.
So we need as many people, Warrior fans, out there this Friday at the game cheering loud, because we all know that the 12th man is important.
Yes, it is.
So make sure to get out there.
And the 13th, and the 14th, and the 15th.
Yeah, and the Water Boy.
Yep, and the Water Boy.
Soccer scores, they played Kai B, and they won 1-0. Amazing job right there. I know Kiona Benton is a pretty tough team in the Columbia Basin area, and way to go beating them 1-0. And I know they beat Royal as well 1-0 for their game opener. Awesome job. I think the soccer team is going to be a team to watch. So get out there and support the Lady Warriors and their soccer team, because this is going to be a season for them, for everybody to watch. Grid Kids football, they have an awesome guest, Sidney Rice.
Crazy.
I know. Right
cool.
before he retired, he went down to the Grid Kids practice, hung out with them, and they were just
tickled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were smiling ear to
They
ear,
loved it.
just loving it. The kids were loving it. The parents were loving it. And we loved seeing these pictures. Great job, Sidney Rice and Sherry Marusa, for bringing Sidney Rice there and just getting that support for the Upper Kittitas County.
Very cool.
I know, Grid Kids, they lost the coach. They lost last year's season for no coaching. And this year, we got new people, new coaches, new life. And Sidney Rice is going to bring it.
Yeah, and tons of turnouts. It is crazy how many kids turned out. So
Your nephew?
Nephews, 2 of them.
Both of them are on there?
Yeah.
Cool.
Tannen's on the B team, Jaden. Or wait, no, Tannen's on the C team, Jaden's on the B team. So it goes by age. I think like a little bit older is the A team, I guess.
Cool.
I don't know. Yeah.
With Mr. T?
Yeah, they're doing good. Yeah,
The 100th year anniversary celebration at the South Clay Elm Fire Department's Fireman's Park is going to be going on this 21st of September. So make sure, get down there and enjoy the 100th anniversary of South Clay Elm's Fire Department. This is going to be sweet right there. And congratulations to South Clay Elm, making it 100 years.
100 years on their own. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, awesome job. Congratulations, Mayor DeVere and the rest of the City Council.
Television pilot's going to be taking place on October 3rd in downtown Roslyn.
The 2nd and the 3rd.
Oh, I thought it was the 3rd and the 4th.
No, they're starting the 2nd, ending the 3rd, all day down in Roslyn. So make sure to stay away from the downtown corridor, instead, definitely in front of Harper's and the cafe, and at the cruise in. They'll be shutting down traffic downtown Roslyn for this pilot. It's called The Man in the High Castle, put on by Amazon Prime. This is going to be a sweet show. It's only the pilot, and hopefully they get greenlit, so Canyon City, which is Roslyn, will keep going in the production.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's off of a book, very cool book, The Man in the High Castle, and it's about if America lost World War II, where we would be. And Japan and Germany have taken over the United States, and Roslyn, which is Canyon City, is the very last American civilization.
Very scary thought.
It is. It's really cool. No skyscrapers, no Washington, D.C. Everything's been destroyed, and it's controlled by Germany and Japanese. Rick Callen, the director, or the location director, has been going to Chinatown handing out his business cards, and it has a big swastika and a Chinese
symbol
logo on it, and he's handing it out to people, and people just
smart.
give him these looks like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, you're crazy.
And he's like, "Well, it's off of a book." So.
Yeah,
The cards are actually pretty artistic looking. They're really cool, but I can imagine some people feel offended by them.
Well, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, kind of.
You don't even know what they look like.
No, I know.
Okay, Jeff, let's go on to some civic news.
First and only in civic news, we catch up with the South Clay Elm City Council, where they discuss lifting the burn ban and Helga's benches for the bus stops in town.
I was just wondering about, did you find out about the bus route yet?
Yeah.
Oh. And
We're discussing that the first meeting in October.
yeah, I won't be here. I have another
To be
commitment.
made.
Okay. So we're still doing the research on that. Okay, thank you. Fire chief just stuck his head in the door, said he had nothing to report. He has a meeting tonight, other than the burn ban within the town limits is lifted.
That was a short meeting this week, so make sure to check out South Clay Elm City Council at selected times on INTV for that whole entire meeting, only 25 minutes, so you can sit down, relax, and see what's going on in the beautiful town of South Clay Elm.
And that concludes
civic news. Staying on that topic of fires, the burn bans have been lifted in Kittitas County, South Clay Elm, and the Ronald area, so make sure to still have designated spots for fires, and make sure if you have a fire, have it dead out. It's still burn ban season, or it's still burning season. There's still dry woods out there, so please be respectful. And if you have a fire, put it out.
Yep, it's still at high danger,
Yeah,
high
it's
risk.
still high danger. But with these cold weather and the rain that's hopefully coming in the forecast, hopefully the whole entire burn ban of the state will be gone.
Yep.
And that fire in Leavenworth too, still burning, the Tumwater fire. And
no cameras on it.
And it was man-made too. Like,
Yeah.
how stupid can people be after?
Very sad.
Yeah, after having all these devastating fires, still one guy lights up a fire.
We have been talking about it for a very long time, and we have been working diligently on it, and it's the fiber project coming to your home soon if you are a Roslyn citizen or a Lake and Ronald citizen next year.
Yeah, and this is very important. We only have 60 customers that we have not reached yet to get your fiber optics ready and going by this new year of the launch. So make sure to give us a call, 649-2211. If we've gotten that letter or if you've gotten that call, please schedule a fiber optics appointment with us so we can get you prepped out for the first phase of fiber optics. Very important. 649-2211. Very, very important because we're taking out the old coax, replacing with fiber optics. That means your old coax station from Inland Networks will not work anymore. So please call and get this, get it ready for us.
So we can knock this stuff out.
Yeah, fiber optics coming to Roslyn, very important.
And if you don't call, we're probably going to come knocking on your door, just saying. And we'd like to shut down tonight's episode with some birthdays.
Birthdays, like my little guy, 8 weeks today. Very cool.
Maverick,
little Maverick, 8 weeks. Gotta love him.
Happy
He's
birthday.
getting big. Happy birthday.
And on the 18th of September, Larry Marquette and my cousin Cameron Rushton.
On September 19th, we have Dan Oliver, Alan Chalmers, and Kelly Pierre.
And on the 20th, we have Marissa Wickerath.
My cousin.
And Megan Cheshire.
And on September 21st, we have Ashley Odiaga, Garrett Talrico, Epi Martinez, Sergio Anton, Alex Chrisman, Margaret Talrico, Michael Lance, and Krista Weiss. Wow, that's a lot of birthdays on 21st.
And on the 22nd, we have Brittany Choice, Brent Halls, Corrine Foster, Dusty Von Dorn, Chase Stanley, and Sarah Ackerman.
And on September 23rd, we have James Sattler, Billy Martin, Tristan Hunley, Teresa Alexander, Sarah Morgan, and Adrian Arnold.
And on the 24th,
I'll take this, Jeff. My beautiful wife, Andrea McJury.
I was going to give it to you.
It's okay.
I was going to skip her name and then say the first two, and then I was going to give it to you, to be honest.
Sorry to interrupt, but I just want to say I love you, babe, and happy birthday.
One.
You can continue, Jeff.
I will take this one. Keith Davis and Rochelle Henderson.
Wow, that was a lot of birthdays for September, and Regan left this little quote down here. She is wondering if people were just very bored in December around this Roslyn area.
What? That's kind of weird.
So, yeah, people get a little cabin fever in the December area, and babies start sprouting up in September.
Yeah, you think that's it?
I think that's it.
Yeah,
a little cabin
I don't
fever.
know. I think a lot of people just want summer birthdays.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
September's not a summer birthday, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of.
It's like a fall birthday.
It's kind of summer.
It's
still
like we're
hot.
on the cusp.
Yeah, it's still hot.
I don't think so, Jeff.
Yeah, pretty much.
August, June, and July are more of a summer birthday, but
That's my birthday.
July 21st?
Nope, wrong.
11th.
Yep.
That was
There you go.
Rose Talrico's.
Yep.
A lot of birthdays, and if we missed your birthday, please don't let it happen again. Give us a call, 649-3940. Text us, Facebook us, email us, YouTube, Tumble us. Tell Jeff, hey, it's a Tumblr. Tell Jeff, hey, it's my birthday. Put it on the news.
Just been a couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news for you. 9/18 of 2014, like Jeff would say, mahalo. I'm Nolan Weiss.
Mahalo. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
Adios, amigos. Hit and Regan. Staying on that topic.
We do.
Staying on that topic of down at the Washington. Excuse me.
So that's all I got to say. Goodbye. See you later.
All right.
Do you like the farmer do the sweet potatoes? Plant you now and dig you later.